And now, Soul Tribe, we step into empowering me, empowering you, our weekly reset for the soul. Today's flow is all about choosing becoming over performing. Many of us have become experts at performance. We smile while feeling broken. We achieve while feeling empty. We show up, but we feel hollow. But performance without peace will always leave you drained. Becoming, becoming though, becoming will fill you with power. Let's be real. Comparison and performance are exhausting. The American Psychological Association found that almost 60% of adults feel burnt out. This is often due to trying to maintain appearances. Okay? Being something you're not. That's performing, not becoming. There's a difference. A 2022 Pew Research survey revealed that 64% of social media users feel worse when they compare themselves to others. I must say, when I was grieving and going through my grief process with my husband, that actually was the worst thing to do when you're grieving, when you've had a loss of someone you care about, when your life has changed for the worse in your eyes in the moment. Don't go on social media. Don't scroll. It is torture. Okay? When people compare themselves to others, that comparison steals peace. And Soul Tribe, you weren't created to perform for likes or validation, for approval. You were meant to become. In Galatians 6:4, it says, each one should test their own actions. They can feel proud of themselves on their own without comparing to others. See, the word doesn't tell us to outperform anybody. It tells us to test our own soil, water our own garden, our own ground, nurture our own becoming. Performance is about proving. We so busy trying to get other people's approval. We want to prove ourselves. You're trying to prove to the wrong individuals. Become who you are, who you were created to be. Not who the person you choose to be, but who God is calling you, what the Creator brought you in this earth realm for. Become that individual. Not the one that you want applause for. Becoming is about being. Performance, again, chases applause. Becoming produces fruit. Here I have 3 practical steps for you, okay? So how do we shift from performing to becoming? And let me give you these 3 practical ways. 1, choose purpose over performance. Before you move, ask, is this aligned with my life goal, or am I chasing claps? Performers live for applause. When I'm singing, I want you to clap your hands because I'm performing this song for you. But as a person who is becoming, I don't need your applause. Becomers live from assignment. Root your actions in divine purpose, then you won't need validation. You'll walk in confirmation. Number 2, measure progress, not people. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to someone else's highlight reel. That's growth. Every small step that we take toward growth is sacred. And number three, rest as a resistance. Oh, this is my favorite because I'm just learning how to do this. Rest as resistance. Performers never stop. You're always on. Becomers know rest is part of the process. Sometimes becoming means sitting still long enough to let God water you. Sabbath is not weakness, it's a strategy. So here's your journal prompt. We journal as Soul Tribe. Here's your journal for your journal work for the week. Write down 3 areas where you've been performing instead of becoming. Then write 1 step you can take this week alone to shift into becoming. And if you need a place to capture it, I've got journals of all kinds linked in my Amazon shop. I'm an Amazon ambassador. Okay, so you can find the link in the description. I want you to invest in tools for yourself that will support you along your journey. My Empowered Breakthrough e-journal helps with this. It gives you a guided space to break cycles and create new patterns. You can grab it at jamielondonclay.com in my shop. If you love writing by hand, like I do, check out my Amazon storefront. The link is going to be in the description. And I have, like I said, journals designed with elegance that match your style and spirit. Both links will be waiting for you in the description area. And speaking of purpose, Soul Tribe, let's shift into Jamie Unfiltered, where we deal with truth uncut. We're discussing today the tragic loss of Romika Meeks in Chicago, Illinois. We'll also look at the toxic cycles that have claimed too many lives. So tune in. Stay with me. You're listening to the Soulful Sanctuary Frequency, your weekly reset for becoming. Soul Tribe, let's bring this in. Comparison is a thief. Performance is a mask. But becoming is where your power is. You don't need to perform for others to love you. You don't have to compare yourself to others for them to see you. God already chose you. Becoming is the process of unfolding into the fullness of your true self. This week, I bless you to quiet the lies of comparison. Let go of the ego of performance and the burden, for lack of a better word, instead of ego, burden. They're both the same. But let go of the burden of performance. Rise with confidence and embrace your true self. May peace find you and may purpose fuel you. And speaking of purpose, Soul Tribe, let's shift into Jamie Unfiltered, where we deal with truth uncut. We're discussing today the tragic loss of Romika Meeks in Chicago, Illinois. We'll also look at the toxic cycles that have claimed too many lives. So tune in. Stay with me. You're listening to the Soulful Sanctuary Frequency, your weekly reset for becoming.